Everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into an absolutely incredible story, one about patience, repentance, and the unbelievable mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the story of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam and the whale.
So, let's just jump right in with the question that probably sparks everyone's curiosity. Is it actually true that a prophet of God was swallowed whole by a giant whale and survived? Well, the answer is a resounding yes, and believe me, the story behind it is even more amazing than you can imagine.
Okay, so her story kicks off in a city called Nineveh. This is where Prophet Yunus alayhi salam was sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he had a really important mission: to call the people back to the truth and guide them away from the destructive path they were on.
Now, to really get what the prophet was up against, you have to understand what Nineveh was like. The people there were deep into worshiping idols. They were living, as it's described, a shameless life, and they were just completely closed off to the message of the one true God that Prophet Yunus alayhi salam was trying to share.
And you can just hear their stubbornness. When he warned them that a terrible punishment was coming, their response was basically, look, we and our ancestors have been worshiping these gods for years and everything's been fine. They just didn't see any reason to change their ways, no matter how wrong they were.
So, after trying over and over again to get through to them, Prophet Yunus alayhi salam just got disheartened. He became frustrated, and in a very human moment of impatience, he made a huge decision. He walked away from Nineveh. Now, here's the critical part. He did this on his own, without getting permission or a command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to do so. The prophet's departure leads him to a ship, and he sets off on what would become a truly fateful journey. It's on this ship, out on the open water, that the consequences of his impatience start to unfold in a really dramatic way. As night came, the calm sea just transformed. A massive, terrifying storm blew up out of nowhere, with waves like mountains. The ship was being thrown around like a little toy, and you can bet everyone on board was absolutely terrified, thinking the ship was going to be ripped apart at any moment.
The crew was convinced that someone on board must be the reason for this disaster, and that to save everyone else, that person had to be thrown overboard. So they decided to draw lots to figure out who it was. But then, the strangest thing happened. The first lot they drew, it fell on Prophet Yunus alayhi salam. Now the sailors knew he was a good, righteous man, and they couldn't stand the thought of it. So they drew lots a second time, and again it landed on him. In complete disbelief, they tried one last, final time. The result was exactly the same. It was undeniable. This wasn't just bad luck, this was clearly the will of a higher power.
Prophet Yunus alayhi salam understood immediately. He knew this was the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, a direct result of him abandoning his post. And so he was cast into that raging sea, which brings us to the most legendary part of this whole story. As he sank beneath the waves, a giant whale, which was commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be in that exact spot at that exact moment, swallowed him. This wasn't some random accident. This was a divine plan in motion.
I mean, can you even begin to imagine it? He wasn't harmed, he was alive, fully conscious, but he was a prisoner, trapped in what's described as 3 layers of darkness. The darkness inside the whale's belly, the darkness of the deep dark sea, and the darkness of night. He was in this absolute total isolation that he finally had the time to truly think about what he had done.
And this is the turning point. In this moment of utter loneliness and despair, Prophet Yunus alayhi salam did the most powerful thing anyone can do. He turned back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and prayed with all his heart. This is the beautiful prayer he called out from the depths. It's just the perfect prayer of repentance. He starts by declaring the greatness and oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then he takes complete ownership of his actions, admitting, I have done wrong. That sincere submission is everything. And you know what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most merciful, heard that prayer coming from the darkness. His repentance was accepted, and just like that, the story shifts from being about consequences to being a beautiful display of divine forgiveness and a chance for a new beginning.
The care and detail in his rescue is just remarkable. By divine order, the whale brings him to the shore and ejects him. He's left there incredibly weak, sick, and his skin burned by the sun. But the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't stop there. Miraculously, a tree was made to grow right there, giving him shade and providing nourishing fruit for him to eat. And through this direct, compassionate care, Prophet Yunus alayhi salam slowly but surely got his strength back.
But wait, because while all of this was happening, something truly unbelievable was going on back in Nineveh. See, after the prophet left, the people started to see the signs of that punishment he warned them about. The sky actually started to turn a fiery color. Suddenly, they were terrified. They remembered what happened to other nations who ignored their prophets, and it was like a switch flipped. They all gathered together on a mountain, and they just cried out for God's mercy. Their repentance was so genuine that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala lifted the punishment and showered them with blessings instead. So when Prophet Yunus alayhi salam finally made it back to Nineveh, he was met with the most amazing surprise. The entire city, 100,000 people or more, came out to welcome him. The city that he had left in such frustration was now a city full of believers. And so he was able to fulfill his mission after all, guiding them for the rest of his life.
And that really brings us to the heart of it all. The story of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam is just packed with lessons about patience, about our duties, about the vastness of God's mercy. But maybe the most powerful lesson of all is found in this question. What does this story teach us about the incredible, transformative power of a sincere prayer? And the beautiful truth that no matter how dark, how deep, how hopeless a situation seems, the door to forgiveness is never, ever closed.